You know, I gotta say this. I gotta give respect to Nick Cannon. While I'm not a big fan of his or that, I have followed him off and on over the years. And as of late, the last few years, he's been calling out hypocrisies. He's been speaking up for himself and our people to a certain extent. And I think when I started to take a little bit more notice of Nick, when he basically told NBC and then America's Got Talent show to F off because he made an observational joke, and NBC wanted to tell him, "You can't say that." He said, "You can't tell me what to say." And he said, "I refuse to come back," and he quit. He walked away from it. He could have easily sat there and coon and did like some blacks Hollywood said, "Man, I need that paycheck." But Nick got his own shit going. Nick even said when he made his mistakes doing or hanging around certain people or letting certain things go, he realized he got to create his own. Why when Nick was over there, teen Nick and everything, I was like, why is this grown man over there? But everybody think he's younger, but this dude is almost 40 years old. He's not a little boy. He's a middle aged dude, you know. And lately he's been saying things in public. He's been checking. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some things he said I'm like, I don't agree with. But you're not gonna agree with everybody 100% of the time. But he's been calling people out for their hypocrisies. And he called out Hollywood and a certain segment of Hollywood with their hypocrisy. Because he called them out about the shit they put in Kevin Hart. And as I said in my other videos, Kevin Hart was destined to get a nigga moment. Kevin started getting cocky. But nonetheless, they going after Kevin Hart for something he said in routine years ago. Nothing he did recently, something he did years ago. And when they called him out years ago, he apologized when he shouldn't have apologized back then for it. But that gay mafia, they won't stop until they destroy a black person's image, especially a black straight male image. So Nick Cannon, like most of us who have a pretty good memory or aware of certain things, started saying, why hasn't the gay community or Hollywood or the media criticized Amy Schumer, Chelsea Handler, and Sarah Silverman and others? We called them throughout particularly because they've used slurs so much and they claim to be friends and they're the gay community, but the gay community seem to ignore certain things. Oh, when blacks say something, whether it be with malice or maybe misinterpreted or benign, y'all go in hard. White folks say shit crickets. Unless they lean heavy to the right. I mean, think about the hypocrisy. This is the screen capture. This was Nick put up. He said, this was Sarah Silverman said, I don't mean this in a hateful way, but the new Bachelor is a fag. Chelsea Handler, this is what Fagbird like when he flexes. Amy Schumer, enjoy Skyfall, fag. I'm about to get knee deep in Helen Hunt. Made nobody never brought they past up. Amy Schumer got a deal at Netflix. Ain't nobody say why she get a deal when she using gay slurs. But Monique, who defend gay people, didn't get nobody from the gay community to defend her. They all piled on her. Chelsea Handler, who went around telling people she fucked 50 Cent, but at the same time was like, yeah, Bill Cosby harassed me. Really? Bill Cosby was chasing after yo 42-year-old ass who looked like you're 72. Really? Sarah Silverman, who made black jokes thinking she was trying to be ironic or be sneaky, she's made black jokes and gay jokes for years. And then somebody gonna have the nerve to tell Nick, look at you. Go back and check your tweets. And Nick said, don't pull that politically correct reverse bullshit on me. I'm gonna leave a link to it. He said, you know damn well these white women and white men for years have been making fun of gay people, and all of a sudden y'all want to pull out Kevin Hart receipts. See, some of our brothers ain't gonna sit there and do that cool bow, I apologize shit too much anymore. And I kept telling y'all, some of y'all gonna keep pushing a circle of black men to observe themselves. And I'm glad some brothers are pushing back on that. We need more. Stop apologizing because you said something 10, 15, 20 years ago, or you said something that was interpreted in a negative way. And people try to use that comparison. It's like being called a nigger. No, it's not. No other group on the planet has ever gone through what black people went through or continues to go through. You couldn't get a so-called white person or another group of people who got more in common with us or closer to us than they care to admit to switch places with black folks, especially a black man. They go fucking crazy. This is why a lot of us don't live long lives. We drop dead at 60-something years old or 50-something because we doing all kinds of fucking stress. And if the stress don't get us, the police officers or the self-hating blacks sure will. I'm glad Nick caught out the hypocrisy. He said, when y'all gonna go after them? And don't pull that. And I watch the pull. Nick Cannon's being sexy. He's only going after women. No, he was calling out these popular women that was out here yelling "Me Too," talking about Bill Cosby, but also talking about black men. Remember Amy Schumer, her and Leah Dunham. There was man like Odell Beckham didn't throw dick in their face. Chelsea Handler wouldn't fuck a black man when she looked a lot younger and better looking. Yeah, I know it's hard to believe. Back in the day, she looked nice looking. But as soon as 50 Cent gave us some dick, yeah, I fucked 50 Cent. All of a sudden now she like black folk. She be talking about, but at the same time, she be talking against us. Sarah Silverman thinks she's so smart. We peeped that game. That's why Nick brought it up. More black folks need to stop calling out their hypocrisy. See, I've been yelling about these people for years, and notice I've talked about Sarah Silverman, I've Amy Schumer, and Chelsea Handler over the years. So I ain't the only one that peep how they try to play coy and shit. Oh, who us? Kevin lucky that Nick is out there defending him. Cause a lot of brothers in Hollywood said, Kevin, you got arrogant, man. You thought you was in. You getting your nigga moment now. But I'm glad Nick is being consistent and saying, yo, if y'all gonna go after Kevin and members of the black community, maybe y'all want to start going after people who continue to use these slurs and use comments. The gay community won't go after Chelsea Handler, Amy Schumer, Sarah Silverman. They love them. So I tip my hat to you, Nick, for being on code.